Guest here, Deb Bowker, who is all things recreation in the Valley.
Yes.
All things recreation. Well, what have you been up to? Tell me, come on. I know you've got a list a mile long.
Somewhat. Well, we had a fantastic holiday break between Christmas and Martin Luther King, and we're on a roll still.
Perfect.
We're pretty happy about that.
Perfect.
So there's a lot going on. We've got fitness classes at the Anti-Gravity Complex Monday through Saturday.
Yep.
With instruction with Stacy Keene and Sarah Plummer. And they do a different variety of classes, from Pilates to spinning to yoga to a little bit of step aerobics.
How do you sign up for those classes?
You can actually drop in on those classes.
Oh, great.
So all the information's posted on our town website, or you can call the AGC staff at 237-5566.
5566. 5566. Right.
Town website is
Yes.
www.carebassettvalley.org.
Right.
But I can give you a rundown quickly of
Sure. Oh,
what,
please do.
what's
People know,
happening.
yes, please
Yeah. Sarah had her spin class yesterday, which was Saturday 4 to 5, and then a PIO class after that, which is a combination of Pilates and a little bit of stretching. Monday morning, tomorrow, Stacy's got body flow yoga from 7:45 to 9, and then Sarah will come in and teach spin class at 9:05.
Perfect.
Until 10. Tuesday, Sarah's back in for spin at 8:30 with a stretching PIO class at 9:30. And Wednesday, Sarah comes back in at 4 with a spin class. And also on Thursday, she comes back in 4 to 5 for an interval step and free weight class. And Stacy's back in on Friday from 8 to 9 for a
busy place.
core flow. Yeah, I actually, if there's any ambitious weekend instructors out there, I'd like to get the word out to them. I'd entertain a possibility of another class or two on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning especially. I think that's really important. Not everybody goes on the hill, not everybody goes to the Nordic Center, and we have a lot of guests that are looking for other opportunities. So
well, even this morning we're looking at this. Well, we're not leaving till after lunch. Let's go do something.
That's right.
Go right down to the Anti-Gravity Center.
That's right. And to segue into that, if we know ahead of time on a weekend during the daytime, we can try to set up private trampoline or climbing wall reservations if the weather's bad, but we do need advance notice because most of our instructors work on the hill or they coach for CVA. They have a variety of different responsibilities because they can't primarily work for us because it's hit or miss with everything's weather related here, and we all understand that.
Right.
In addition, at the Anti-Gravity Complex, we have a lot of great after-school programs for kids. Francois Moretto is starting a fitness and nutrition class tomorrow where they are actually going to be doing food experiments in the kitchen with the quality of the foods that we put in our bodies. We're actually going to be doing some scientific work. No, you probably don't. So in addition to that, there'll be a fitness component on Wednesdays and Sundays. And Sunday there'll be floor games and fitness for kids ages 8 through 12. So if you're done on the hill and you're a district student here or a homeschooler, you can come on down and participate from 2 to 4. That starts next weekend on Sunday. And we'll keep you busy, and we'll try to keep you fit.
Now, I know February vacation's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that gets real busy because CVA's still in session.
They're in session, so we're combining our workout times with them with our public times, so it's a juggling act. It works quite nicely, though. So if you're thinking about coming into the AGC for climbing or trampoline, you need to call us if it's a private.
Right.
Same thing with really the public time for the trampoline, because I can tell you probably in the next week it will be full.
So make those call up quick.
And we will be open all day, Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. February vacation break, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. It's a long stretch. We staff the facility. So if there are wind hold days, people have the opportunity to come down, get their workout in, play some family basketball.
But there's a lot more going on too around the valley, other than the AGC that the valley, that the Care Bassett Valley is associated with.
Yeah, the town was actually created in the name of recreation. That's basically why we're all here. And for me to be here doing what I love the best is just the icing on the cake as well. So as far as recreation responsibilities in my world, We have the beautiful down park and facility down at the town office where we have newly renovated tennis courts, which is a double tennis court with a backboard, where we offer lessons in the summertime, and the outdoor camp facilitates the programs out of there. We have the beautiful basketball court. We've got the pavilion area for picnics and rental areas for gatherings. The basketball court, and we have a new pool under construction, which
Wasn't that exciting?
Beyond our wildest dream. We were able to put some money aside for a number of 5 years and then do some fundraising in the community, and we're almost at our goal of the pool project for over $500,000. We probably need another $4,000 or $5,000, and anybody who's interested in donating towards that pool can go on to the town website and look at the information as far as a contact email for me. We had notified people in our town newsletter, and I can't tell you how much support we receive from that. It's pretty overwhelming.
And you guys also, a lot of people don't know what your the town's association with the narrow gauge trail.
That's right. That was one of the biggest projects that this town has ever taken on. We renovated that 6-mile trail corridor from Bigelow Station to Houston Brook. And that was a large-scale project, and that is a beautiful surface trail that's multi-purpose, that's heavily used from mountain biking to hiking to Nordic running. We had actually the Baxter Triathlon on that site last year. It was a blast. I participated in that. Crusher was my paddler. It was phenomenal, and Andy Gillespie was my biker, and I was the runner, and it was a real thrill. I hope we were able to do that again. But what an asset. I mean, to have that along.
Do you guys groom it too? Are you in charge of grooming it?
We subcontract with the outdoor center. The town manages, maintains, pays for all of the maintenance to that facility, and we subcontract with Sugarloaf through the outdoor center, because that just flows right into what the outdoor center does. And the town, I'm not sure if a lot of people know this, but the town owns the outdoor center. We lease it to Sugarloaf year-round so that they can have their special events. And in the summertime, we work well with Sugarloaf, with Bob Ash and the mountain bike shop that he has. And Maine Huts has a presence there as well. And then we work with Sugarloaf with their special events to make sure that that facility is utilized year-round, which is
a lot's been going on with the bike trails. You guys have been really
say enough about it. One of my favorite things. I'm a mountain biker. Got a new bike in the last year.
Oh boy, aren't you special?
Yes, sir. You better believe it. I had to get a tall boy instead of a tall girl bike.
Yeah, well.
So love it. Just it's addicting, like any activity that you love.
Right. So what else is going on now? I want to make sure we get all the stuff in with its recreation.
Let me look at the rest of my list here. Well, I guess I want to talk a little bit about our summer mountain bike trail crew that consists of Josh Tausis, because he's my main man as far as communicating, because I'm the grant writer for the town. So all these things couldn't happen without these great people behind the scenes making things happen. And Josh is one of them, as far as he's the brains behind the trail layout, the coordination with the trail crew. He is the man that lays it out, works with Hardy Avery, who's our trail designer from Sustainable Trail Works in Vermont. Josh sits down, helps put things on paper, and we move the paperwork through to the people that we need to help get our funding sources from, and I sit in the cave and do the writing.
Perfect.
So yeah, I do, and we had 2 trail crews, and I know Dave had talked about that on Monday, but it takes really a whole community to make this happen, between the mountain bike club and the Trails with Maine Huts, and we are very proud of the work that we do in this valley with our recreation, and we have a very active operations committee through the town and CVA, and I have a very active recreation board with, like, the chairman of my committee, Rob Healy, doing all the electrical for the pool, as well as the Karen Campbells that put on the Summer Fest.
It's a great place to live,
and
isn't it?
Marcia with day camp. We've got longevity in terms of quality programming. Can't say enough about it.
Well, the AGC Center, right down at the, did I say that right? Yeah, perfect.
AGC.
Right down at the bottom of right on the 27.
Behind
Take it
Mountainside.
right behind Mountainside.
Grocery adjacent to the library.
Perfect.
Yep.
Call or go down and just go down and look at what they have. What a facility.
We're open all day today, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Go down, jump around, get some exercise.